Hi Yogi Babes, we are going to do a total body detox, which means we are going to be twisting the body. When you do this, it is a natural way for the body to detox because we constrict and contract the muscles, and then when you release it, there's a blood flow that happens naturally, and it's the way the body cleanses itself. So it's super powerful. It's going to be challenging, but that's what makes it fun, I think. So let's get started. All right, let's lay down on our backs to begin. We're gonna start with a nice, easy twist. So you're gonna bring the right knee in towards the chest. Take a nice big inhale in. And then exhale, you're gonna take the knee up and over. You might hear a few little pops that happen in the spine, and that's good. So we're just getting our spines open and also allowing yourself to just go inward a bit and slow down before we start. I know our lives are usually really busy, so just taking these couple minutes to connect. You can close your eyes, breathe in and out through the nose. Think of the breath going through the spine and the back, allowing the breath to also be a vehicle of cleansing and detoxing. Feeling compassion for your able moving body with each and every breath. Good, and then switch sides, pull the left knee in towards your chest, and then go over to the other side. You might have one side that's tighter than the other. I definitely do, and that's totally normal, as we're going to be like that since we're imbalanced with having either right-handed or left-handed. So just allow one side to be different. Notice where the tightness is and allow the breath to go to those tight areas. Send the breath to those restrictions. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Feel the ground beneath you, holding you. Take a nice big deep breath in, exhale out. Bring the knee in towards your chest. And then bring both knees in towards your chest as we roll ourselves all the way up into a downward facing dog. So place the hands onto the floor. Feet are going to come back behind you. And this time we're actually going to have the feet nice and wide. So, and a little bit of a shorter stance. So feet are wide and it's a shorter downward dog. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand and we're going to reach across and create a little twist right here. As you look up, feel the spine twisting in a completely different position here. So try not to yank anything. If you need to, you can grab a little bit higher, whatever feels good for you. And eventually you could look up towards the ceiling above your shoulder. One more big deep breath in, exhale, lower down. That's a pretty intense stretch, so just be gentle with yourself and compassionate, not pushing or forcing anything, just allowing your body to release. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Keeping the arms strong and solid as you allow the spine to release and the legs. Good. And then place the hand down. Beautiful job. All right. And then bring the feet back and just pedal out the feet a little bit. Good job. And now we're going to step the right foot forward and we're going to go right into a low lunge here and coming on up. So you can place the hands over the knee, pull the belly in, allowing the blood flow to lower since we were just in that inversion in the downward dog. Good. So since we are going to focus on twisting the spine here, we're going to take the hands into the heart center and we're going to keep the hands here as we twist over towards our right side. Then you're going to hook the elbow into the knee and use that as an anchor to press away and deepen the twist. Beautiful. Holding here. You could always come out of the lunge a little bit if it's too much, so don't feel like you have to be have the hips all the way down, you can let off the hips a little bit. Good. Take a big deep breath in here. And exhale. Nice. If you're looking for a little bit more, what you could do is place the hand around the thigh. So you're gonna actually have a little wrap here. So this is if you wanna intensify the stretch, and you're also going to intensify the strength of the right leg. So you can hold here, or you can join me and lift the back leg up right here into a high lunge. So you can either have the arms bound up just like how I had, or you can have the hands in a twist. You can choose. We're gonna hold here for about 3 more breaths. Nice job. Let that go, because I know the leg is probably burning, because mine is. Okay, you're gonna place the left hand down and you're gonna reach the right arm up, staying here in our high plank pose. But we're not gonna stay here for too long. I want you to come up to the fingertips. Keeping the right hip down, reach the right fingertips up. We're gonna stay in this twist. All you're gonna do is come up. So you're in a nice little crescent pose, but your torso is just twisted over to the right. So keeping the hips square to the front, and then the torso is over towards the right. Take a nice big deep breath in. The breath follows, or the mind follows the breath. So the breath is the leader here. So lead with peace, mindfulness, and ease. Good, we're gonna lower the back knee down, staying in this twist position, and we're gonna do that 5 times. So you're gonna lower the back knee, 5, and up, and 4, and up. You might be a little wobbly because your point of balance is all over the place, right? You've got things facing this way, things facing that way. Good, 3, so we're really strengthening our balance, stability muscles. Good, 2, up, 1, and up. Nice job. Windmill it down. Bring the left hand back down towards the floor. And then we're going to shift ourselves forward. So staying still in this twisted position, we're going to just shift it forward just a few feet, or just about 1 foot in front of us, left hand down, and then reach the right arm up. Nice. Lift the left leg up behind you. Really feel those abs working as it helps to twist further. All the muscles around the spine is helping you lift up higher. This is not an easy pose. I'm definitely shaking here. Nice big inhale in. If you want to try grabbing the foot behind, that is also an option. Up to you. And then gently release, bring the feet together. Ooh, a lot of work on that standing leg. So you can shake out that foot, release the head down. Ooh, all right. And then come all the way up to a standing. Bring the hands to the heart center. Close the eyes for just a moment and just notice where you are with the legs. Notice how fired up that right side is. Notice how the spine might feel different. All right, blink the eyes open. Bring the toes together, heels apart. And we're going to reach the fingertips, graze them along the floor as you sweep them down and up. Good, so we're here in our chair pose. See if you can hinge at the hips here and sit the hips back. Beautiful, without coming too far up off of the toes. Your toes still remain on the floor. But when you look down, you should be able to see your toes as opposed to being too far over. So bring those knees back a little bit. Feel the spine lengthening. Good, so you might have guessed, yes, we're going to twist it out since that's what this class is all about. We're going to, again, the goal is to keep the hands in between the chest, right in the center. Take the elbow and press it into the knee here. Pressing into the knee. Now stay right here. If you want to add something a little bit more or have something to work towards, you can try adding a bind. Now the first time I tried this, I thought it was completely impossible, but it's not if you work towards it. So just begin to wrap the arms around the legs, and then once you're here, make sure that you still adjust and reach through the crown of the head and reach through the hips. Beautiful. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Nice. Stay in the chair pose. Hold it here. We're going to lift the left leg up as we rise. Step the left foot back behind you. Come into warrior 1. Beautiful job. This is not easy stuff, so stay with the breath. Allow the breath to calm you down in these moments. Step back into high plank pose, shift it forward, and then lower into your chaturanga to upward facing dog. So come onto the tops of the toes, make sure that you're lifting the thighs up, lifting the belly up, and then squeeze the hands together as you press back to downward facing dog. All right, I know that one's pretty intense. Okay, so we're gonna do that stretch again that we did at the beginning of class, because I think it's really, really, really good for opening up the backs of the legs, the outsides of the legs, and the twist. So have a firm foundation with the hand. Take the other hand and grab the outside of the leg and look up towards the ceiling for 3 breaths here. And release. Let's go to the other side. So nice long deep breaths through the nose, doing a little bit of an ujjayi breath, meaning a slight constriction of the back of the throat. 3 breaths here. Nice. Place the left hand down and then bring the feet back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lift the left leg up. Nice big inhale in. Exhale. We're going to bring it all the way through, step it through, and lower the back knee down. Come on up with the hands onto the knees. If at a moment the bottom knee starts to bother you, you can just place a blanket underneath the knee. Good. Holding here. Allowing yourself to build the foundation, because you know where we're going now, right? So you want to feel the front leg almost drawing back energetically so that it keeps the hips drawing in towards the midline as opposed to splaying out this way. It's more of the feeling of them both coming in towards the inline of the body. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to take our twist. Hands are in the middle of the chest, and then elbow is going to press into the outside of the knee. And feel the length of the spine getting longer. So again, you can back off if you need to. You don't have to be all the way down. This is such a nice stretch though, because we're opening up the front of the hips, and we're all getting so tight from sitting in our sedentary lifestyle. So this is such a great way to not only strengthen the hips, but open them and keep them nice and healthy. Good. All right, so if you want to add the bind here, so you would just kind of scoop underneath and then take the back leg up behind you, just like that. So the goal here is to try to lift up off of that thigh. If it's too much to bind, then remember what you could do is just place the hands here in the twist. But otherwise, if you're going to take the bind, see where you can find space off of the thigh. Whoops. If you fall, it's totally okay. Whew, because this one is so challenging. All right. And let that go. Place the hand down. Reach the left arm up. It's always about how you respond to falls. right? You just gotta get right back up and keep going. Okay, so lift on up. Woo. Into our crescent twist. So if you're someone like me who I get constriction here, and what happens is my whole leg starts to fall asleep a little bit. So that's why I kind of have to adjust for a second to let the blood flow back in. If you're like me, then, well, you're like me. It's totally normal. All right, pull the abs up and in. Feel the spine getting longer as we twist. So feel like someone's pulling you that way and someone's pulling you that way, but then someone's also pulling you, your hips this way. Okay, so you're being pulled in all sorts of different directions. So we're gonna lower down 5 times, 5, and up. We're just barely tapping the floor. But if you need to adjust, of course, adjust anywhere you need to. 4, and 3, and 2, woo, and 1. Nice job. Bring the hand back down towards the floor. You're gonna feel this leg working a lot. So now we're going to shoot the hand forward just about a foot. Lift the back leg up. Stay in this twist position. Feel like there's a wall right here and you're pressing into it as you twist up even more. Good. Beautiful, beautiful job. Just remember to breathe. Keep yourself present. To give yourself that encouragement to know wherever you are right now in your journey is perfect every step of the way. Take a nice big deep breath in. See if you can twist a little bit deeper for your last breath. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Whew. Shake it out. Such good work. So, so good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center. Let's have this moment here again where you notice the body. Take a quick scan. So much we move so quickly through life and we're not focusing, we're not looking inward, and we're not paying attention. So this is your time to look in. Just notice what's going on, connect. Have that deep sense of groundedness, which will make you feel more confident, more secure with yourself. Take a big deep breath in and blink the eyes open. Bring the toes together, heels apart. We're going to swoop the arms back and forward into our chair pose. So swoop down and forward. So sit the hips back. Remember, when you look down, you should be able to see your toes. So push the hips down and back. Pull the navel in towards your spine. Beautiful. Holding here. And breathe. Good. Bring the hands to the heart center. Lower the hips down a little bit more. All right, so now we're gonna go into our twist. So pressing the elbow into the knee, and if you notice, right, I start here, but then I press away so that my hands end up in the middle of my chest. So make sure that the knees don't go for a ride here. You wanna keep the knees still nice and solid. And then if you wanna add that bind, you're gonna have to really bring the knee in towards the shoulder and then bind it up here. Try to keep the shoulders forward, which is a little tough when you do the bind. Try to adjust, reach the crown of the head forward, sit the hips back. Take a big deep breath in. And stay here in chair pose. Then bring the right knee up towards the chest. Lift all the way up. Nice big inhale in. And then step it all the way back into our warrior one. So the back heel spins down. Hands are in the middle of the chest. And breathe. Like breathing so heavy. People always say, oh, yoga's not very hard, but that means they haven't taken one of my classes. Because I'm usually winded when I do these types of power classes. So take a nice big inhale in. Exhale. Bring the elbow to the outside of the knee to add that twist here. Firmly press the right foot into the floor here. Really, really press into the back heel, the back edge of the leg, or the back edge of the back foot. Beautiful. And then lift right back up, big inhale in. And then exhale, place the hands down towards the floor. Step the foot back, high plank pose. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Such good work. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more here. So lift the right leg up, take a nice big inhale in. We're going to twist even more right here. So you're gonna take your right knee towards your left elbow. Good, and then I want you to just reach it back into a high plank pose. Hold it here, and then back to downward facing dog. Good, again, lift the right leg up, inhale in, exhale, knee to tricep, hold here. This time we're gonna lower down towards the wrist and lift up. 2 more times like that. 2 and up and 1 and up. Step it back, then to downward facing dog. So we're twisting in the body, but just in a different position here. Good, lift the left leg up. Nice big inhale in. Exhale, knee to tricep. Hold here for just a moment. Push the floor away. Step it back to high plank, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring knee to knee to tricep. Hold here, press the hands firmer into the ground to push away, then lower the knee down for 3, and up, 2, and up, 1, and up, and all the way back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time each side. So lift the right leg up, exhale. This time we're gonna go for 5. So we're gonna lower down for 5 and up. It's really important that you push the floor away with the hands. Good, 4 and up, 3 and up, 2, up, 1 and up, and send it back to downward dog. We'll get a break after this one. Here we go. Twist over to the other side, lower down for 5 and up, 4 and up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Oh my gosh. All the way to downward facing dog. Let's take a little break right here. You can spread the knees wide, reach the fingertips forward, and take a big inhale in. Exhale out. Allow yourself to just fully surrender here for these moments. That was pretty intense. So just let the breath calm down. Remember, the mind follows the breath, so it all begins with the breath. Slow and steady deep breaths in and out through the nose. Beautiful job. All right, we're gonna end with a few nice little twists here in a nice seated posture. So go ahead and wrap that foot around the knee, and we're going to take the right arm up, bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. So we've been twisting a lot in this class, but now we're going to do it in a much calmer way. Anchor the tailbone down into the floor. And if you want to take it a little bit further, you can go ahead and wrap and grab the knee here. Lift up, twist. You can even add a bind here if you want, so you can kind of squeeze that arm through and grab here like this. Sitting up nice and tall, breathing. All right, let's go to the other side. So you're going to make sure that that foot is flat down on the ground, and make sure that the tailbone is anchored down into the floor. The spine is nice and long. If you find that you're really tight here and this is just too much for you, then what you could do is either place a blanket underneath you so you sit upright, or I would just undo the bottom leg and do the same exact thing here. All right, so you can choose which option you need. And we're going to just reach the left arm up, press it into the elbow, and lift up. Nice. So lift up really tall through the spine. Continue to anchor the hips down. And if you want to take a bind here, or you could grab onto the knee, or all the way through into the bind. But the most important thing is to make sure that you're not rounding, but you're really sending the energy down through the floor and up through the crown of the head. So it should feel tall and radiant and regal. And the foot is flat down on the ground the whole time. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale in and release all the way out. Nice job. And then take the knees. We're just going to kind of soften them side to side. And then bring the feet together. So we're going to come into just a nice little easy pose as we close out the class. Bring the hands to the heart center. Close the eyes. And bow the head down towards your heart as a symbol of gratitude and compassion for your able, moving, beautiful body. Make sure that you thank your body and show your body love and really, really connect with how magical and beautiful your body truly is. Namaste. Great job. That was pretty difficult and challenging. I'm so proud of you. It was a great class, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.